This is why your best friends from high school can be your ride or dies for life. My name is Tim, and that's Steve. His crazy ass started living with me back in high school. After his parents split and left town, my parents let him come live with us. He was already one of my best friends at the time, but this basically took me from being an only child to living with the Tasmanian devil. But if you make a concerted effort, your ride or dies from high school will be your best friends forever. He now lives in Buffalo and I see him maybe once a year. So when he said he was on a road trip on his bike by himself and asked if he could come crash for the night, it was a hard yes, even if he's still in the habit of never shutting the fuck up. And we did need a little bit of focus in the house, cause God have mercy on our soul, it's game 162 for the Mets and they're still not in the playoffs. And because we were basically one family, I had to invite my parents over too. Not to mention that my dad's the biggest Mets fan I know. But when they went to the bullpen super early, we knew it was time to puke. And when my mom showed up, I don't know who enjoyed that hug more. By the time the Mets threw up all over themselves, it was time to cook dinner. This is why staying in touch matters. This is why the never-ending text thread with 10 of your closest friends from back then needs to stay there forever. Pass the guacamole and a handful of stories that may or may not be appropriate for your daughter to hear. Say goodnight to your parents, and let your old friend crash for the night. And when you realize he hasn't stopped talking since you walked in, you'll be super thankful that your newish best friend knows one of your oldest best friends. And that's one of the greatest parts about becoming adults together.